So my name's George Young and I'm the Brewing Director. I'm also head brewer at Bath Ales Brewery and St Austell Brewery. So cask beer relies on the best quality raw materials. So we secure local supply of our malted barley and hops. We then have 95% of a pint of beer is water. So the local water that we have here in Cornwall is wonderfully soft. So depending on the style of cask beer we're making will depend what minerals we put back into the water to make that type of beer. There's nowhere to hide with cask beer because it's natural, it's fresh. It's not processed. So therefore, your quality throughout the whole process from those raw materials that are made for you. We have our own specification. Other breweries will have different specifications of the malting barley that they want and the type of oils and resin components of their hops. That will obviously go into your recipe, and you are testing at every stage of the process, even before the raw materials come to site. And then through the milling process, through the mashing process, during the boil, during the whirlpool, and obviously during the fermentation, it's absolutely critical to do that testing. Brewing is a batch process made by these natural raw materials, so you have to make changes and adjustments as you are going. That is the skill of the brewer. So we've been making cask beer here since 1851. We know what we're doing. We're pretty expert at it. Our quality, our consistency is there in every pint that you get. So we've linked our internal quality team with our external quality team to make a beer quality. So they are responsible for everything from raw materials, specification and auditing, along with myself, through to beer actually being served in the pub, because cask beer has to be looked after in the cellar. There is a real art to that, and we are committed to making sure that our tenants and our managed houses and our free trade have access to those skills. And so by having one quality team that works really closely with the production teams at both breweries, we make sure we have that best beer being served. To ensure that each batch is consistent as possible, we have to make sure our processes are consistent and that we are doing things at the same times, the same temperatures. So our brewers are highly trained to understand the biological reactions taking place so that they can control them to ensure that the yeast is performing, making the range of alcohols and esters and all the fruity flavours that we get from the yeast to ensure that that batch is as consistent as possible. We then obviously taste each batch before it is released to trade. So cask beer is really versatile because you can make lots of different styles of beer. You've got the Burton style ales, the dark ales, you've got the porters that come from the heavier water of, Dublin or London and things like that. To me, cask ale is really special because it is so natural. I appreciate the skill and the art that's gone into it. Those flavours are unadulterated, they are natural, they are fresh, and it really is just the best form of beer.